Hello. Hi. How do you start videos? I don't know. Today I'm talking you through my tattoos and piercings because I have a fair few of each, so I thought why not just show you, and maybe not show you all of them, just tell you about them. And you know, it's a tattoos and piercings video, that's what I'm talking about. Obviously we're living in a very strange world right now, but hopefully everyone is staying happy and healthy and safe, keep your distance and all of that. And I thought I'd just take this as an opportunity to make more videos as well, because I'm not doing my commute in every day, so that gives me a whole lot more time. And obviously like, I'm used to just socializing all the time, so the fact I can't really do that means I have so much more time on my hands. So I'm gonna throw myself into YouTube and plants and wine. That's gonna be my life from now on. So yeah, hopefully you're all happy, safe, healthy, and if you're not, reach out to people. Just reach out, keep yourself mentally happy in this time as well. I know that I've struggled in this first week, and it's gonna be the first week of many, so I need to find better coping mechanisms other than plants and wine, but you know, they are working quite well. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk you through my tattoos and my piercings. I'm gonna start off with piercings just because I feel like I was getting piercings from a younger age, so it just makes more like chronological, time orderly sense. So I'll start off with lobes and stuff. I've got 3 on each earlobe. So I first of all got my first holes done when I want to say like 7 or somewhere around there, like in primary school, the kind of age that everyone was getting theirs done. And then I got the 2nd and 3rd when I left secondary school or something. I went a long old time with just the first lobes and nothing else, and then I just thought, you know what, I'm a gal who likes piercings, why am I not putting more holes in my body? So I just took the plunge and got 3 on each lobe. Then my next piercing after that, I think, was my nipple. I've got 1 done because my boobs are different sizes, like not massively so, but my right one is bigger than my left, so I had to make the left one feel a little bit more special, so I did that. I don't know what I was gonna say. I made it prettier, I did that to it. And that one obviously doesn't come out that much. It depends who you are to me. Obviously for certain people it comes out more, and actually, to be honest, with all my female friends it comes out quite a lot too. Yeah, that was my next piercing after ears. I feel like that's quite a leap to go from ears to that, but here we are. And then after that, I think I went a while without getting any piercings. I mean, it's not even like I have so many that I was getting them piercing after piercing, but I think I went a couple of years, because I got that done in the first year of uni, I think, before a lecture actually. I just thought, you know what, I really want it done. It was like a Friday the 13th as well, so my place were doing £13 piercings on ones that were like £20 to £25 I think. So yeah, I went in before uni, got it done. Really didn't think it hurt that much. I don't know why everyone makes a fuss. Like, I do have a high pain tolerance, so that could be why I didn't think it really hurt. But yeah, I don't really think it hurt. I think like the anxiety and the anticipation around it made me not feel it so bad. But yeah, healing process was fine. Fine, yeah. Went to uni straight after having it, didn't really feel any different, just the fact I was flashing people a lot more in uni. That was it. And then I think the next ones I got done were my double helix cartilage piercings, which were an absolute pain to heal. And I'd say these were more painful than this. Like, these for some reason really hurt me, and I think it's because I got them done at the same time, which is something a lot of people do because it's quite normal to get double helix done at the same time. But I think because one hole had already been punched through my ear was already a little bit sore and a bit throbbing, so yeah, it just hurt basically. But also I think I didn't have the anticipation and the anxiety for that one, because I only got those done because my first tattoo appointment got delayed. So like Stu, the piercing guy, was there, and I was just like, piercings. So it was kind of like more of a impromptu piercing kind of situation, so I didn't really have time to get anxious and nervous about it. So I think really having that anxiety and build up does make piercings a lot less painful, because you're just like really anticipating it to hurt, and then it happens and it doesn't hurt as bad. So I think because with those I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get piercings, it's fine. Then I really felt how bad they hurt because I hadn't put any like thought into being nervous about it. Yeah, got those done. I changed them to hoops, I think, after the recommended time. I always knew that I wanted hoops there, but I kept them as studs because it's just better to let things heal as studs. It's cleaner, easier. It means that you can have then studs or hoops in future, so really don't get pissed with hoops. It's not a good idea. And then after those, I don't have any more ear piercings. I always wear this little ear cuff thing. Well, not always. Sometimes wear this little ear cuff thing just because I like it, and I don't think I'm brave enough to actually get like a conch piercing or something. But they look really nice, so I am kind of tempted, but I'm not that brave, so we'll see. And then my most recent piercing that I got last weekend, because I was having a little bit of a breakdown and wanted cheering up, I got my nose piercing because I thought they looked cute, and I thought since everything's kind of shutting down for a bit, I won't be in the office for a while, I can get one, let it heal, and then by the time we're all back at work and functioning, I can take it out for meetings and stuff. So pretty ideal timing if you think about it. Every cloud. But yeah, that one didn't hurt much either. Like, it made my eye water a bit, but yeah, it didn't really hurt that bad. I was expecting it to hurt a lot more, and at the same time my friend got her septum done, and for the amount she was squeezing my hand and the amount her eyes were watering, I think that really does hurt. But yeah, that side nose piercing didn't really hurt, but again, high pain tolerance, can't really judge for everyone. Yeah, they are all my piercings, I think. Don't really know what I want to get next. I probably will get a couple more before I just stop. Like, I don't really want too many. I'm not really like a massive I'm not a massive piercing person, she says, with all of these. Yeah, I don't want to look overdone. I want to look the right amount, balance. Like, when I say overdone, I mean like overdone on me. I think some people really suit having loads and loads of piercings, but I just don't think I suit having loads. Yeah, let me know if there's any you think I should get done, because I'm always up for putting holes in my body, so yes. Moving on to tattoos, I have 4, as I said earlier, so it's not like a crazy amount, but also not an insignificant amount. They are all quite small, so I don't really look that inked, but then I also do work in like a professional environment. I work in insurance, so I can't really be heavily tattooed, but I definitely do want some bigger pieces one day. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But for now, I just have 4 fairly small tattoos. So I'll show you them just in order of where they are, because if I did it in order of when I got them, I'd be like here, then here, and I'd be moving all over the place. So I'll just start on the arms. This one was actually the first one I got anyway. So it's just After the Storm written on the back of my arm. It is in reference to the song After the Storm by Uchis, just because the song holds a lot of meaning, and even if I go off of the song, I still like the meaning behind it, even though I love the song. What a tune. Masterpiece. Yeah, it just says After the Storm because it, like, if you know the song, it says after the storm, that's when the flowers bloom. So it's kind of like after the storm, things get better. So like after the shit, things get good. So yeah, that's kind of like my mindset, or something I try and tell myself, because I can be quite pessimistic really. Like, I always like to assume the worst, because then I'll just be pleasantly surprised if things aren't that bad. But I also know that's not the best way to live, because I'll just convince myself things are awful and then be a bit happy when they aren't, whereas I could just be optimistic, stop torturing myself that things are going to be bad, and just think better of situations and people. But it's something I struggle with. I have been it sounds so sad, I've been let down and hurt like quite a few times in my life, and it's hard to not like project that onto other people and situations. But yeah, this tattoo is basically just a reminder that things may look bleak and horrible for a bit, but it gets good, so just focus on that, things will get better kind of thing. And that's actually what I'm trying to do in this whole like social distancing situation. Like, it's really not ideal right now. Like, I I love human contact and I miss people, but you know, it will be over. Who knows when, but it will end. Like, this can't go on forever. I hope this won't go on forever. Yeah, that was my first tattoo. Didn't hurt. Everyone was telling me like the back of the arm would really hurt. I didn't really feel it. It's just like a little scratch. Yeah, shop minimum as well. Nice artist. Can't complain. Pretty easy healing as well. Love that. So moving on to my tattoo down here. This is just a moon and some stars that I drew. I did get inspiration from other places, but I just put them all together and drew it myself. I basically got this because my nan always thinks of me when the song Starman comes on, so I really wanted something to kind of symbolise my nan because I love that woman. She is the best. I always wear like her jewellery, so this ring is hers. This she got me for graduation. No, this she got me for my 21st birthday, and then this she got me for graduation, and then this she got my mum, and then my mum gave to me. So my nan means a lot to me, if you can't tell. So does like my granddad and stuff as well, but I just like, my nan has more things that remind me of her, if that makes sense. Like, she's a very loud character, so there's a lot of things that I can draw to her, if that makes sense. So yeah, she thinks of me when the song Starman comes on, so I just thought I'd get something starry and space themed. I really like this placement. Like, I think with my tattoos I always know the placement before the design, so I always knew I wanted something on the back of my arm, something down here. I know that I do want ones like on my forearm? No. I don't know what this part of my arm's called, but something here. I also wanted something on my ribs, that's now covered. But yeah, I always knew the placements before I knew what I wanted to get. And then if a design came into my head, I would then think, right, what placement would that suit the most? And yeah, because it's kind of like a long line, I quite liked it down here. Obviously it does kind of like move when you move your arm, but my arm is mainly in this kind of position, whether it's up or down or something, so it's normally in the right line. The only thing that slightly bothers me sometimes is because I'm a dancer, some positions and stuff you do with your arms, it does look a bit crooked, but then you're only in that position for a certain amount of time, so it's fine. But yeah, that's the only slight niggle I've got with this tattoo. Other than that, really like it, I think it's cute and it's got some meaning. Then the next, I've got one on my ribs that just says your loss, and I got this because I was watching, like, I always watch so many tattoo videos anyway, but is it the singer of LAKEY, I want to say, I might be wrong, but he has a your loss tattoo on his arm, and when he explained the meaning, I completely resonated with it. So he basically said he wanted your loss tattooed, like he has it in a different font and stuff, I made it my own, even though it's like really simple. He basically described that it meant like he tries to be the best version of himself, so that if people don't want to be in his life, then it's their loss rather than his. And it's something that I completely try and do as well. Like, I always try and be the nicest person I can be. I really try and put myself out there for people. Like, I just try and be the best possible me, and if people still don't want that in their life, then like, it's definitely not my loss, it's 100% their loss. I think it just serves as quite a nice reminder that you're not always to blame. Like, for me, I think I blame myself a lot when things happen, like in breakups and stuff like that. I kind of think, what's wrong with me? Like, what, I mean, this isn't about breakups and stuff, this tattoo, it literally means anyone who walks out my life, friend, boyfriend, anyone. Like, I just have a tendency to think, what have I done? What is it about me? But actually, I've been the best version of me, and if I like who I am, then it's their loss for not wanting that, really. So I think that's quite a cute tattoo. It helps me to have a positive mind frame. I think that's the thing about my tattoos. I quite like them to uplift me and to, like, just, I don't know, give me a sense of light in the dark places. I don't know. I just like things that help me think of the positive, because I think naturally my mind can just revert to, like, kind of pessimism and anxiety and nervousness around situations. But yeah, my tattoos just kind of lighten that. And then my last tattoo is just on the side of my bum, and it's just some flowers that both me and my friend Gina have. We have it in different locations. This tattoo I love to pieces, and I love that I have it matching with Gina, but I feel like it looks incomplete. Like, I feel like it either needs more around it or it needs to be extended a bit. Like, I love it so much, but it just feels like there could be more. So I don't know if this one's complete yet, but basically me and Gina both like flowers and we both quite like each other, so we thought we'd just get matching flower tattoos. She has hers like on the back of her arm. No, that's not your arm. The back of her back. Can you have a back of your back? I don't know. She basically has it on her back where there's like a gap between your bra and something. It's a really nice placement, really looks nice. She has it slightly smaller than me as well because it just suited her having it a bit smaller, whereas I was like, big please. Yeah, that is the tattoo on my bum. I would say my most painful one was probably the ribs, just because it's bony, you can feel it vibrating. I remember like I was trying to talk to the tattoo artist, but I was also very aware that that was causing me to move a little bit, so I think also I wasn't as relaxed, because normally when I'm chatting through a tattoo it's fine, you can kind of forget it's happening a bit, but with that I felt like I couldn't really talk and laugh and all of that because it could affect how the tattoo turned out. So that was probably my most painful. Least painful I'd say was back of the arm. Didn't feel it, but it was fine. Bum wasn't that bad, like in certain places it was a bit like ooh, but really not that bad. Wrist also not bad. But yeah, that's not me shaming anyone that finds tattoos painful. Like of course you're allowed to find them painful. I just think I have no feelings. Oh no, I just have a high pain tolerance, and I think because I know there's an end result to it, I'm not that bothered about any pain that does occur, because like if I'm just in pain for no reason, like I'm such a wimp when it comes to having a bellyache or a headache. I just can't function. But with like pain that's happening where I know there's going to be an end, it's fine. But like with headaches and bellyaches, you just don't know when they're going to go, and I just feel like I'm going to die. So yeah. So yeah, I have a high pain tolerance when it comes to tattoos and piercings, but when it comes to bellyaches and headaches, count me out. But yeah, that is my tattoos and piercings video. I definitely want more of both because I just love them. I think they look really nice. I think I definitely want more tattoos than piercings. Like I'm quite happy with the amount of piercings, just a couple more would do me. But yeah, tattoos, I've got several other placements that I'd really just like to put something in. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If there's anything you want me to be filming with all the time I have on my hands, let me know. But yeah, other than that, just stay safe, stay well. Yes, goodbye.